Would you dare to remember the day silence became a weapon? In 1932, on a quiet Hawaiian island, something extraordinary happened that would change warfare forever. The United States military faced an invisible enemy, more terrifying than any soldier: absolute silence. At Palapapa Peninsula, a remote leper colony on Molokai, patients were forcibly isolated, cut off from the world. But leprosy patients weren't just suffering from disease. They were fighting a psychological battle against complete abandonment. Father Damian de Vouster, a Belgian priest, arrived in this desolate place knowing he would likely die. He saw human beings where others saw only contamination. When he first walked into the settlement, hundreds of sick, forgotten people stared at him, expecting another temporary savior who would quickly flee. Instead, Father Damian did something radical. He touched them. He built homes. He cleaned wounds. He transformed their isolation into a community. The patients had been treated like ghosts, untouchable, unworthy of human contact. But Damian showed them dignity. He learned their language, understood their pain, and fought for their basic human rights when no one else would. Years passed. Damian eventually contracted leprosy himself, becoming physically marked by the same suffering he'd fought to humanize. His body bore the same scars as those he'd served, a living testament to radical compassion. When he died in 1889, something extraordinary happened. His funeral wasn't just a ceremony, it was a revolution of empathy. Hundreds of patients attended, not as outcasts, but as a community, mourning their true leader. The Hawaiian government eventually changed its brutal isolation policies. Kalapapa transformed from a prison of disease to a place of healing and remembrance. One man's radical empathy had rewritten an entire community's destiny. Father Damian proved that true compassion isn't about saving people. It's about seeing their humanity when the world has turned away. Sometimes, silence isn't emptiness. Sometimes, silence is the loudest protest against human cruelty.